Now, Antonio Brown, I hope this is my last time speaking on his name, because I'm about done, and not because I'm frustrated or anything. It's just that it's just time to move on. So Antonio Brown put up a tweet and he said, "Will not be playing in the NFL anymore. These owners can cancel deals, do whatever they want at any time. We will see if the NFLPA hold them accountable. Sad they can just void guarantees anytime, going on 40 mil, 2 months. We will see if they pay up." Now, I'm not going to shit on our brother, man, because a lot of people are already shitting on him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he done already got enough. And did he cause this for himself? Of course, he caused a lot of it on his, upon himself. But also, too, man, just as a black man alone, y'all know me. I'm not going to shit on our brother. I'm just not going to do it. We got to abide by codes. And one thing I'm not going to do, I'm just not going to ish on him and give other groups the opportunity, for the satisfaction. I'm not going to give him that satisfaction, because it really ain't that deep. It's his life. And the decisions that he made is all upon Antonio Brown. Was it frustrating to an extent? Yeah, as a fan, because you want to see him get out there and ball. But also, let's not act like that. Ben Roethlisberger, he didn't have all these different type of allegations. Robert Kraft, the owner that let him go of the Patriots, he had a whole prostitution sting going on in Florida. In Florida, bro, a whole prostitution sting, and they let him go. So I felt like that was bad on Robert Kraft's part and on behalf of the Patriots, because your whole owner out here got a whole prostitution sting going on. And Antonio Brown, he has allegations, but it's kind of clear that these hoes kind of want some money, and they got some shit going on because they just pissed off at this man. And if you didn't know, if I'm saying it right, Antonio Brown was guaranteed millions of dollars. I think $5 or $10 million or whatever, and he was cut off right before he could even get that money. And it's kind of messed up too, man, because you sign with a franchise and you obviously know what his case is, but you're making it seems like he's guilty until proven innocent, and that's where you messed up. He seems like he's guilty until proven innocent, so he didn't get a fair shake, and you gonna release this man? Nah, that ain't how it's supposed to go, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, I see and I call white privilege. Like I said, Antonio Brown didn't go the best way about doing things. But one thing what I can say is he did it the Antonio Brown way. People can say, oh, the NFL done with him. Look, they wasn't completely done with him. The Patriots just let him go. He said thank you for the opportunity, and it was all good. Now, where he probably burned the bridge is when he called out all the owners. When you call out all the owners, it's over with. So him making that statement lets me know that he retired the game. He didn't let the game retire him. And I give him a lot of props for that, because one thing about a lot of athletes, when they let the game retire them, a lot of them go through a lot of depression. And it's hard for them to get over the fact that they've been doing the same exact thing over and over and over since a child, from little league to pee wee to high school, to college and pro, and then all of a sudden the game lets you go. So I'm gonna pray for our brother. I'm gonna pray that all is well. I really hope that he put his money in places so he can flip it, so he won't come back begging for a shot in the NFL. Do I think it's over? Oh yeah, it's definitely over. On a corporate side of things, it's definitely over. I don't think they're gonna let him back in. But again, he retired the game. One thing I have a problem with is seeing our own brothers and sisters, especially brothers, like former players and stuff like that, get up and just beat the dog shit out of Antonio Brown on these public platforms just to give these crackers the satisfaction. Just to give them the satisfaction, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you gonna attack our brother, do that shit in house. And be respectful, man. Be respectful. Antonio Brown, at the end of the day, didn't do anything to nobody but himself. That's all I got to really say. Antonio Brown didn't do anything except for the things that he did to himself. So if he dug this grave, that's the grave he dug for himself. He obviously said he's done, and respect that man's decision. you know. But I'm not finna sit here and shit on our brother. That ain't how it's supposed to go, you know. I'm just not gonna do it. So shout out to Antonio Brown. I hope. Do I think he has a bipolar or CTE problem? Hey, it could be a case because he's a wild boy, you know what I'm saying? But he is from Florida. He's the Florida boy. But hey, man, much prayers to him, man. Respect that man's decision. He's out of there. And let's not act like there's not a hypocrisy going on, especially when it comes to these white players and these white owners that's doing way worse. Y'all know I'm right. That's for real. It's the hypocrisy going on. And it was low-key kind of bullshit. So I kind of see where Antonio's coming from. So, hey, man, he make his own decision. He's a grown man. And like I say, prayers up for him, man. You did your thing. You put your numbers on the board. And I hope all is well life after football. This your boy JB. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Listen to all the previous videos. And yeah, I'm out.